Hello.
Hello, everybody. Smyrna Cowboy here. How y'all doing today? Today is July 31st, 2025 at 8:47 in the morning. I was going to go check the Broke Your Foot pond to see if it's still flooded, which it probably is, but thought I'd get out here early. I'm not sure what the temperature is. It's probably about, if I had to guess, about 83, 84, something like that, this early. So, and I forgot to put my phone in the cradle there, but that's all right. That's not a big deal. So, as you saw on the thumbnail, yeah, I hate hackers. But first off, let me tell you about the vest, the little thing I got here. When I was a wee young lad, back in the elementary school days, I always wanted to be a crossing guard, patrolman, or whatever. I didn't know whose butt to kiss, but I guess I didn't kiss it long enough, so I was never one. So when I won this armored shirt at VAM, I wanted something, reflective on it. And that other vest was, I think it was bleeding over on the Cena. So I got this little safety belt deal. So when I first looked at it, I go, man, that looks like a crossing guard from school back in the day. So let me scoot you down here a little bit. There we go. So I went on eBay and I found a vintage AAA patrolman's badge. So I put it on there just for a joke. Of course, it took me till I'm 66, and I finally became one honorary, I guess. So I became an honorary school patrolman. At least that's what it says on the badge, anyway. And just for clarification, the picture that I posted of all the crossing guards, that was not me. That was not my school. I just pulled it off of a search on Google. So, as you saw on the thumbnail, I hate hackers. So let me tell you the story. If they would do their talents for good instead of evil. So back in June, I had a charge of, I think it was $173 on a Mapco. Well, I didn't recognize that charge, so I bank with Regions. So they shot me a text alert, and I told them I didn't authorize that, so they closed the account. So, after they close the account, you have to get a new card. So I went down to the bank, and they gave me a temporary card with a new number on it. So all the stuff that I have on auto pay and auto draft and auto that stuff. So I had to reassign. Well, that was close. So I had to reassign it a new number. So good, everything's fine. But the thing is, when I did that, I tried to remember where I went to that day, and I only went to two places. I went to IHOP and I went to Dollar Tree, one of my favorite stores. And so the only thing that I could really think of was I handed the waiter or waitress the card so they could run it, pay for my meal, and on the way. So that's what I'm thinking first off. So I get that squared away, get my new card and all that stuff. And then last week, the same thing, but it was at a Kroger Fuel thing of $178. I'm going like, what is going on here? As you saw on all those little snippets there. So again, Had to cancel that card, go down to the bank, and then do all that stuff once more. And yes, I went to McDonald's the same day that I got the text alert and handed the person the card. And I don't know, it may be coincidence. I don't know. I'm thinking it's coincidence. Because I asked the young man that handled my fraudulent charge if they had any other instances of that. And he's going, yep, we've had quite a few of them. But what they're doing, according to him, they're using AI to run random numbers through the system, and if one hits, then okay, guess I'll do that too. And if one gets a hit on being legitimate, they'll automatically charge something to somebody. And that's how they get you before you do that, and then you have to go through all this stuff again. So I guess from now on I'll just carry what we used to call back in the day folding money in my wallet to pay for stuff that you have to give the card to. Food, services, whatever. Because I'm fairly diligent about scanning my card and checking the card reader, make sure it's not loose or has any loose parts to it, even at gas stations, even with the security seal on the pump itself. I am pretty diligent about that. But that just sticks in my craw.
Ooh, sticks in my craw.
That people do that. I mean, we've become so reliant on computers and fast cash and all that stuff and come to a cashless society, and then people do crap like this. And I was talking to my buddy John this morning when he got off work, and I was talking to him about it, and he's had his done like 3 times. I mean, I understand the reason why they do it is quick money, but I just don't know, maybe my work ethic is so out of date. I wouldn't say out of date, but more morally correct than people nowadays want to get something for nothing. It's not right. I just don't think it's right. So like I said, I think, I just passed it up. I'm here jabberjawing and passed it right up. Guess I have to turn around down here. Could have turned there, but no, I'll just turn here. But anyway, that really irks me by no end, man. It's just not right. Not right at all. Oh, and if anybody is wondering how my dentist checkup went, it went good. They recommended, I guess about 6 months ago, they recommended a Sonic Care electric toothbrush, and a water pick type thing. And they put me on this type of toothpaste called Crest Gum Detoxify. And that really helped a lot. They did that little probe thing with the metal thing up in your gums and stuff, and it seems like my gums are tightening. So I'll try to keep my natural teeth as long as I can. So that was a good checkup. Ooh, hit that a little too hard. I may have to check the air in these tires too. Haven't checked them since I got back from van. So let's go check this out. I got a feeling it's still flooded, but that's dried up, so I may have a shot. If that's the case, I may come back next week to go fish the Broke Your Foot pond. That'd be nice. Can't do it today. Gonna meet Trimark MC and Steve Riker Adventures for lunch at Buster's today. And then we got a ride planned for Saturday. Early in the morning. Gonna meet at Cracker Barrel around 6:30 before the heat stampers in. Let's see what we got here. Yep, still flooded. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I even, man. I even contacted the town of Smyrna to tell them about the situation, and they told me that the pond's levels go up and down with the lake level. Well, that's a bunch of crap. I think it's got to have some type of drainage or something. Because that's been flooded since December, last part of December, when me and John came out here and did that comparison of the Cena 10C and the Cena 10C Evo. I don't know. I'm really wanting to fish that pond, but I'm not going to wade out there to fish it. I'll have to put a big giant no on that one. I don't know if I even turned the front camera on or not. I think I did. Let's see here. Yes, I did. Good.
Throwback Thursday video on TSC channel. It's 9 a.m.
Ah, dadgummit. Let's go over here and park, turn this phone off. It's sad that you have to do alarms for everything to remind you of crap. We got a fire over there for something. And yes, that does get annoying.
Throwback Thursday video on TSC channel. It's 9.
Yes, that does get annoying. Annoying. Go out this way, see if we can determine what's on fire there. We've got a couple of poochie dogs. Got some lost dogs. Well, whatever went on fire must. No, there it is. Huh. Thought it might have been in the park. Well, that's about it. That's about all I got right now, ladies and gents. Be watching out for those VAM25 videos that'll be dropping randomly soon. Still working on those. So, we'll catch you guys and gals later. This is the Smyrna Cowboy here in Smyrna, Tennessee. Wishing you and yours a good day. And until next time, adios. Thank you for your time and attention.